Hello, welcome to Road and Race. In this episode, I want to talk about a free app for your smartphone. It's called Vehicle Smart. It does two things really. At first, it allows you to buy the perfect used car by giving you lots of useful information. And then afterwards, it allows you to look after that car by helping you out in a number of ways. So let's start with the first part, helping you buy a car. All you need is the registration number. So let's put in registration of my car. 1254. And search for it. And so what it will do is it will show you a number of things immediately. So it will tell you if it's taxed, if there's MOT on the car, and if you go into the MOT history down here at the bottom, you can see what type of history the car's had. So you can get a feeling for how well the car's been looked after by looking at the MOT history. So there's passes, there's fails, you can go into them. So you can look at this failure here. Was failing, exhaust was leaking, and another exhaust problem with the lambda. Rear anti-roll bar linkage has slight play, front tyre worn, rear tyre slightly damaged or cracked, offside tyre worn, front brake disc worn. Cat heat shield coverings corroded, but it's okay. So that's good, isn't it? So you get an idea of how well the car's been looked after. There's loads of failures, then you can probably imagine that maybe it's not had the most care. What else is it good for? Well, you can quickly see how much it will cost to tax your car. See my 350Z here, £325 a year. And it also shows you the breakdown of how much it would be monthly. And you can see where I am in the tax bracket scenario. So near the top really, not the worst, but fairly expensive. You can also do a vehicle check. So if you want to know if there's any outstanding finance on the car, if it's been stolen, written off, if it has been scrapped, if the mileage on the car doesn't match what the DVSA thinks it should have done. Let's go into that, shall we? See what's going on here. So, yes, 1 year this car here in red did less miles, or basically the same miles. So that's a bit curious, isn't it? But generally it's an upward trend, so it's not too bad. There's one discrepancy. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so that's probably just a administrative error. Both submitted on the same day, but one was 10 miles less, so that's probably just got submitted twice or incorrectly there. Nothing to worry about. So a basic check only costs £3, and a more advanced check, which shows you about the finance as well, £10. That's quite competitive really when you think about it. And of course Vehicle Smart get all this data direct from the DVSA, DVLA and other licensed sources. There's also a salvage check. Now the salvage check is really good. Let me explain. There's a scam that's going around where people buy cars that have been written off, so structurally beyond repair, and they go to auction and they buy these cars, do them up, only like cosmetically, so fix maybe the bumper or the body panels, but the car's still structurally damaged, and sell them on. Insurance companies are supposed to let all the relevant people, DVSA, know within a month, but a lot of insurance companies don't. And so there's a window where these unscrupulous people can take advantage of you and pass off a damaged car as a car that's absolutely fine. It'd only be a few months later that you realise that, oh, I have bought a written off car. Now here's the clever bit. To protect you from this scam, this Salvage Check database goes to every car auction site and records every car for sale and what damage they have. Finally, the app lets you check how much insurance is likely to be. There's a quick quote option here, so if you go into it, all you have to do is put in your age, kind of the average annual mileage you think you'll do, how many no claims bonus years you have, and your postcode, and it will come back with a guide price. So here, £216 to £416. If you want a full quote, you just need to be signed up with confused.com. So if you put your email address in here, it'll come back. So let's now move on to the second aspect of this app, how it helps you manage your car, and especially managing multiple cars. Let me show you. So down here, you've got the option of My Garage. This allows you to store all the cars you own. So here you can see you've got my 350Z and my 525D. It also shows you quickly at a glance the status of the cars. So for the Z, the MOT, tax and insurance all in green, so that's all good. But the servicing's in red, so I've obviously not got around to servicing the car in time. So that's a nice reminder there for me to actually get on and do that. For the BMW down here, you can see that the insurance is in orange. So that means it's coming up to being due. So that's a nice reminder. I don't want to be without car insurance, do I? Let's go into one. So you just click the license plate, it loads it up. And there you can see it tells you more detail. So it's taxed until June, MOT until June. Gives you a little bit of information about the car. This is all done automatically. I've not typed any of this in. So, you know, the engine size, what colour it is, when it was first registered, how old the car is. And if you pay for one of the vehicle checks, then you also get all this extended data added in, such as the car's power, fuel economy, and the size of the car. If you go into My Services here, you can select a picture for the car, put in a nickname for it. You can also then customize it by putting all this stuff here. You can manually write in when you bought it. You can set reminders for yourself. So I've had to put these in manually for insurance and the servicing. Where there's a warranty on the car needs renewing, we need to change a cam belt, and then you can set custom reminders in here. Now there's something else that needs changing, so to speak. You can put your insurance details in, breakdown cover, nothing worse than not knowing the phone number or the membership number of the emergency services when you're broken down. You can also write down things that your car needs, so oil, coolant, brake fluid, what type you need, what brand, what capacities. So, you spend time figuring this out. Oh, I need 5 litres of oil. And the next year, oh, how many litres do I need? You can't remember. So just write in here. Makes it really easy. You can remember tyre sizes, what pressures you need, what light bulbs you need. It's all in here. Wipers, paint code, radio code, British chassis number, and any notes. I mean, it's pretty comprehensive, isn't it? So that's Vehicle Smart. It's available for Android and iOS. I'll put links in the description box for you there if you want to download it. Leave a comment if you have any questions about it, and thanks for watching.